It is 2 a.m., and we are in a German forest, a place where nobody would like to be alone in the night. And for his bad luck, a young man is walking in this frightening environment. In this moment, he would like to be in any other place, even at the dentist, but instead, he is here against his will and has to move on. He is not running despite he is terrorized. Instead, he is walking slow, step by step, while he is looking around. And there's a good reason for not running. It is so dark that you cannot see where you put your feet. And every single noise besides his steps is a drama for this young man.
How did I put myself in this situation?
Good question. How did he end up there? To know the answer, we have to go back till that afternoon, when a train arrives at the station of Bremen. And finally, Mario gets out the train after a 10 hours trip. Hello, Erica.
Hi, Mario. You arrived, finally.
Just give me a couple of hours to check in the hostel, then I will pick you up. Half an hour later? Strange place for an hostel. If the entrance is this, I cannot imagine how will be the beds. Is this the right street to go to the hostel? I think I'm lost. Definitively lost. Better to go back and ask direction to someone. And when he was about to go back, a nice building appears behind the bushes. Wow, this is very nice. What a pity that it is so far away from the center. After a good shower, Mario is ready to meet Erica and takes the way back to the center of the city. It was a great evening for Mario, but not as great as he imagined. And so, Mario has to go back to the hostel, alone. And when he arrives at the forest entrance of the hostel, he realizes that not sleeping with Erica was not the main issue of that evening. And now, how can I get to the hostel if I do not see anything? And the darkness is not even the worst issue. It was not an easy choice, but somehow Mario decides to enter. And inside is even darker than outside. But slowly the eyes of Mario get used to darkness and he can see something. Not enough to walk fast, but certainly to see any obstacle in front of him. And so Mario starts walking slowly. Step by step he enters in the deep of the forest, looking forward to see again the lights of the hostel. His ears are concentrated to catch any noise that can represent a danger. The only problem is that the forest in the night is not quiet as one can imagine. His steps catches the attention of all the creatures of the forest. Which, by the way, most of them are just little birds or squirrels. But when you are alone in a dark forest, every noise produced by one of these nice creatures seems coming directly from hell. When Mario was about halfway, a sudden noise makes his skin crawl, followed immediately after by steps going in his direction. Mario was terrified, but he remained calm and began to walk, making as little noise as possible so as to control the direction of the noise, and therefore know where to expect the danger, which in his head was a large wolf with blood-red eyes. Mario walked for 20 minutes followed by these steps, when suddenly they became quiet, and the only sound he could hear was his heart. And the worst thing is that right now Mario finds himself facing a hairpin bend. After the curve, the danger could be either behind or in front of him. But fortunately for him, after 5 more minutes of pure terror, Mario finally arrives at the hostel. And nothing could have prepared him for what he saw as soon as he arrived. You may not believe it, but this is a true story.